Assalamu alaikum. My name is Rapper. We're still reading the Quran. Number 35. Allah is the light of the heavens and earth. The example of his light is like a niche within which is a lamp. The lamp is within glass, and the glass as if it were a pearly white star lit from the oil of a blessed olive tree, neither of the east nor of the west, whose oil would almost glow even if untouched by fire. Light upon light, Allah guides to his light whom he wills, and Allah presents examples for the people, and Allah is knowing of all things. 36. Such niches are in houses, i.e. mosques, which Allah has ordered to be raised, and that his name be mentioned, i.e. praised therein, exalted him within them in the morning and in the evenings. 37. Are men whom neither commerce nor sell distracts from the remembrance of Allah and performance of prayer and giving of zakah, the fear of a day in which the hearts and eyes will carefully or fearfully turn about. 38. That Allah may reward them according to the best of what they did and increase them from his bounty. And Allah gives provision to whom he wills without account, i.e. limit. 39. But those who disbelieve, their deeds are like a mirage in a lowland which a thirsty one thinks is water, until when he comes to it he finds it is nothing but finds Allah before him, and he will pay him in full due, and as Allah is swift in account. 40. Or they are like darknesses within an unfathomable sea which is covered by waves, upon which are waves, over which are clouds, darknesses, some of them upon others. When one puts out his hand therein, he can hardly see it, and he to whom Allah has granted light, for him is no light. 41. Do you not see that Allah is exalted by whomever is within? Footnotes, i.e. the source and bestower of light and enlightenment, his guidance in the heart of believing servant. Literally a burning wick, which is the essence of a lamp. The term used here can refer to either afternoon or evening. The heavens and the earth, and by the birds and the wings spread in flight. Each of them has known its means in prayer and exalted him, and knowing of Allah is what they do. 42. And to Allah belongs the dominion of the heavens and earth, and Allah is the destination. 43. Do you not see that Allah drives clouds, and he brings them together, then he makes them into a mass, and you see the rain emerge from within it, and he sends down from the sky mountains of clouds, with which is hail, and he strikes with it whom he wills, and averts from it whom he wills. The flash of this lightning almost takes away the eyesight. 44. Allah alternates the night and the day. Indeed, and that is a lesson for those who have vision. 45. Allah has created every living creature from water, and of them are those that move on their bellies, and of them are those that walk on two legs, and them are those that walk on four. Allah creates what he wills. Indeed, Allah is over all things competent. 46. We have certainly sent down distinct verses, and Allah guides whom he wills to a straight path. 47. But they, i.e. the hypocrites, say, we have believed in Allah and in the messenger, and we obey. Then a party of them turns away after that, and those are not believers. 48. And when they are called to the words of Allah and his messenger to judge between them, at once a party of them turns aside in refusal. 49. But if the right is theirs, they come to him in prompt obedience. 50. It is their disease in their hearts, or they have doubted, or do they fear that Allah will be unjust to them, or his messenger? Rather, it is they who are the wrongdoers, i.e. unjust. 51. The only statement of the true believers when they are called to Allah and his messenger, to Allah between them, is that they say, we hear and we obey, and those are the successful. 52. And whoever obeys Allah and his messenger and fears Allah is conscious of him, it is he who has the attainers. 53. And they swear by Allah their strongest oath, that if you ordered them, they would go forth in Allah's cause. Say, do not swear. Such obedience is known. Indeed, Allah is fully aware of which you do. 54. Say, obey Allah and obey the messenger, but if you turn away, then upon him is only that duty which he has been charged, and upon you is that which you have been charged. And if you obey him, you will be rightly guided, and there is not upon the messenger except the responsibility for clear notification. 55. Allah has promised those who believed among you and done righteous deeds that he will surely grant them succession to authority upon the earth, just as he had granted in those before them, and that he will surely establish for them therein their religion which he has preferred for them, and that he will surely substitute for them after their fear security, for they worship me, not associate anything with me. But whoever disbelieves after that, then those are the defiantly disobedient. 56. And establish prayer and give zakah and obey the messenger that you may receive mercy. 57. Never think that the disbelievers are causing failure to Allah upon the earth. Their refuge will be the fire, and how wretched are the destination. 58. And you who have believed, let those whom your right hands possess and those who have not yet reached puberty among you permission of you before entering it 3 times before the dawn prayer, and when you put aside your clothing. For rest at noon and after the night prayer, these are 3 times of privacy for you. There is no blame upon you, nor upon footnotes, i.e. the hypocrite's pretense of obedience is known to be a lie, i.e. denies the favor of Allah or does not live by his ordinance, literally exposure or being uncovered. Then beyond these periods for the continual circulate among you, some of you among others, thus does Allah make clear to you the verses i.e. ordinances, and Allah is knowing and wise. 59. And when the children among you reach purity, let them ask permission at all times, and those before them have done, thus does Allah make clear to you his verses, and Allah is knowing and wise. 60. And women of post-menstrual age who have no desire for marriage, there is no blame upon them for putting aside their outer garments, but not displaying adornment, but to modestly refrain from it is better for them, and Allah is hearing and knowing. 61. There is not upon the blind any constraint, nor upon the lame constraint, nor upon the ill constraint, nor upon yourselves when you eat from your own houses, or the houses of your fathers, or the houses of your mothers, or the houses of your brothers, or the houses of your sisters, or the houses of your father's brothers, or the houses of your father's sisters, or the houses of your mother's brothers, or the houses of your mother's sisters, or from houses whose keys you possess, or from the house of your friend. There is no blame upon you whether you eat together or separately, but you enter houses, give greetings of peace upon each other, a greeting from Allah, blessed and good. Thus does Allah make clear to you the verses of ordinance that you may understand. 69. The believers are only those who believe in Allah and his messenger, and when they are meeting with him from a matter of common interest, do not depart until they have asked his permission. Indeed, those who ask for permission, O Muhammad, those are the ones who believe in Allah and his messengers. So when they ask your permission for something of their affairs, then give permission to whom you. Footnote, saying, Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. Well, among them ask for forgiveness for them of Allah. Indeed, Allah is forgiving and merciful. 63. Do not make your calling of the messenger among yourselves as to call one of you to another Allah. Already Allah knows those who you slip away concealed by others, so let those be aware who dissent from his, i.e. Prophet's order, lest fitna strike them or a painful punishment. 64. Unquestionably to Allah belongs what is in the heavens and earth. Already he knows that which upon which you stand, and knows the day when there will be returned to him, and he will inform of what they have done, and Allah is knowing of all things. Footnotes, meaning also his way of or his sunnah, trials, affliction, dissension, strife, etc., i.e. your position, the basis for your actions, whether sincere faith or hypocrisy, and the condition of your souls. The meaning can also be rendered, and let them be aware of the day. We've made it to another surah. We're on Surah Fiqh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Number 1. Blessed is he who sent down the criterion upon his servant, that he may have the worlds of a manner. Warner, I mean. Number 2, he to whom belongs the dominion of the heavens and the earth, and who has taken a son and has not a partner in dominion, and has created each thing and determined them with a precise determination. Number 3, but they have taken besides him gods which create nothing, while they are created and possess not for themselves any harm or benefit, possess not power to cause death or life or resurrection. 4, and those who disbelieve say the Quran is not except a falsehood he invented, and another people assisted him in it, but they have committed an injustice and a lie. 5, and they say legends of the former peoples which he has written down, and they are dictated to him morning and afternoon. Number 6, say, O Muhammad, it has been revealed by he who knows every secret within the heavens and the earth. Indeed, he is ever forgiving and merciful. 7, and they say, what is the messenger that eats food and walks in the markets, while there are not to sit down to him an angel, so he would be with him a warner. 8, or why is not a treasure presented to him from heavens, and does not he not have a garden from which he eats? And the wrongdoers say, you who follow not but a man affected by magic. Number 9, look how they strike for your comparisons, but they are strayed, so they cannot find a way. Footnotes. Al-Fiqh, the criterion, which is another name for the Quran, and means that which distinguishes truth from falsehood and right from wrong, from their own imaginations, in order to deny and discredit you. Number 10, blessed is he who, if he willed, could have made for you something better than that, gardens beneath which rivers flow, and could make for you palaces. Number 11, but they have denied the hour, and we have prepared for those who deny the hour a blaze. Number 12, when it is the i.e. hellfire sees them from the distant place, they will hear fearing and roaring. Number 13, and when they are known into a narrow place, therein bound in chains, they will cry out thereupon for destruction. Number 14, they will be told, do not cry this day for the one destruction, but cry for destruction. Number 15, say, is the better of the garden of eternity which is promised to the righteous, it would be for them a reward and destination. 16, for them therein is whatever they wish, while abiding eternally. It is ever upon your Lord the promise worthy to be requested. 17, and mention of the day, he will gather them and that which they worship besides Allah, and will say, did you mislead these, my servants, or did they themselves stray from the way? Number 18, they will say, exalted are you, it is not for us to take besides you any allies, i.e. protectors, but you provided comforts for them and their followers until they forgot the message and become a people ruined. Number 19, so they will deny you disbelievers in what you say, and you cannot avert punishment or find help, and whoever commits injustice among you, we will make him taste the great punishment. Number 20, and we did not send before you, O Muhammad, any of the messengers except that which they ate food and walked in the markets, and we will make of you people as trial for others. Will you have patience, and ever is your Lord seen? Footnotes, or a promise requested for them by the angels. At the time of judgment, the false objects of worship will betray their worshippers and deny them, specifically association of others with Allah. 21, and those who did not expect the meeting with us say, why were not angels sent down to us, or why did we not see our Lord? They have certainly become arrogant within themselves and become insolent with great insolence. 22, the day that they see the angels, no good tidings will there be that day of the criminals, and the angels will say, prevented and inaccessible. 23, and we will approach, i.e. regard what they have done of the deeds, and make them as dust dispersed. 24, the companions of paradise that day are in a better settlements and better resting place. 25, and mention the day when the heavens will split open the emerging clouds, and the angels will be sent down in successive descent. 26, the true sovereignty that day is the most merciful, and it will be upon the disbelievers a difficult day. 27, in the day the wrongdoer will bite his hands in regret, he will say, oh, I wish I had taken the messenger away. 28, oh woe to me, I wish I had not taken that as a friend. 29. He led me away from the remembrance after it had come to me, and ever is Satan to the man a disturber. 30. And the messenger has said, O my Lord, indeed my people have taken this Quran as a thing abandoned. Footnotes and additional meanings are among themselves and over the matter of themselves, i.e., at the time of death, referring to any good judgment, or any good tidings, on the day of judgment, within which are the angels, i.e., followed the prophet on the path of guidance. The person who misguided him, i.e., the Quran or the remembrance of Allah, forsaking him once, he has led him into evil, i.e., avoiding it, not listening to it, or understanding, not living by it, or preferring something else to it. 31. And thus we have made for every prophet an enemy from among the criminals, but sufficient is your Lord as a guide and helper. 32. And those who disbelieve say, why was the Quran not revealed to him all at once? Thus it is that we may strengthen them by your heart, and we have spaced it distinctly. 33. And they do not come to you with an example, i.e., argument, except that we bring the truth and the best explanation. 34. The ones who had gathered on their faces to hell, those are the worst in position and farthest astray in their way. 35. And we had certainly given Moses the scripture and appointed him with his brother Aaron as an assistant. 36. And we said, go both of you to the people who have denied our signs, and we destroyed them with complete destruction. 37. And the people of Noah, when they denied their messengers, we drowned them, and we made them for mankind a sign, and we had prepared for the wrongdoers a painful punishment. 38. And we destroyed in Thamud and the companions of the well, and many generations between them. 39. And for each we presented examples as warnings, and each we destroy with it total destruction. 40. And they have already come upon the town which was showered with rains of evil, i.e., stones, so have not seen it, but they are not expecting resurrection. 41. And when they see you, O Muhammad, they take you not accepting ridicule, saying, is this the one who Allah has sent a messenger? Footnotes. Also recited with distinct recitation. Their denial of Noah was as if they denied all those who brought the same message from Allah, said to be a people who denied Prophet Shu'aib, or possibly those mentioned in Surah Al-Yasin 36:13 through 29, so they do not benefit from lessons of the past. 42. He almost would have misled us from our gods, and we not been steadfast in worshiping them. But they are going to know when they see the punishment, who is farthest astray in his way. 43. Have you not seen the one who takes as his God his own desire? Then would you be responsible for him? 44. Or do you think that most of them here are recent? They are not except like livestock, rather they are even more astray in their way. 45. Have you not considered your Lord, how he extends the shadow, and if he willed, he could have made it stationary? Then we made for the sun an indication. 46. Then we retracted and hold it with us for a grasp. 47. And it is he who has made the night for you as clothing, and sleep a means for rest, and has made for day of resurrection. 48. And it is he who sends the winds as good tidings before his mercy, i.e., rainfall, and we send down from the sky pure water. 49. That we may bring to life thereby a dead land, and give it as drink to those who created, and numerous livestock and men. 50. And we have certainly distributed it among them that they might be reminded, but most of the people refuse accept this belief. 51. And it is we who willed. We could have sent in every city a warner. 52. So do not obey the disbelievers and strive against them with it, i.e., the Quran is great striving. Footnotes, i.e., cattle or sheep that follow without question wherever they are led, i.e., showing the existence of a shadow or making it apparent by contrast, i.e., when the sun is overhead at noon, covering and concealing you in its darknesses, for renewal of life and activity, or Allah's ability to bring the dead to life. However, Allah willed the Prophet Muhammad be sent as the final messenger for the peoples of the earth until the day of recompense. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.